there, welcome back to another video. I hope you're all doing well today. Today I'm going to have a good old declutter, organise and clean of this here kitchen of mine. If you've watched me for a long time you'll know, maybe this time last year I did a video completely transforming the kitchen, you know, just going through the drawers, making more organisation, making things so much easier for myself. Well, in the meantime life has happened and things have changed around in the kitchen quite a lot. If you don't know me, I hate this kitchen and we are saving up to change it around at some point. The cabinets are just far too small, some of the cabinets smell like the glass cupboard and it's just not ideal. It's not a very practical use of space, so that's coming in the future, and when that day comes I will be one very happy Kay, but until then we're going to have to make do. So yeah, basically things have moved around and I'm just not making proper use of the space. Things have sort of got homes, but those homes aren't practical. I'm having to like stuff the drawers to kind of fit things in, and that's not how any of us want to live our life. So I'm going to do all of the cupboards, maybe not all of them. I'm going to have a think. I've got some paper here. I'm going to write myself a little list and try and figure out which cupboards I want to prioritise, which are doing my head in the most. So for example, my tea cupboard, and just like the baking cupboard, which is just utter chaos. I never organised that one last year, so it's obviously not changed at all in the year that has gone by, and it is just madness in there. So that's the plan for today, and hopefully by the end of this video it's feeling much better in here, and hopefully I've inspired you guys if you need to do the same. So I'll show you first off what these cupboards and drawers of mine look like, shall I? This is the main cupboard of doom. Oh, I think you can see, I think it looks like most people's baking cupboards who have no organisation at all, and as you can see we have jars precariously stacked on jars, we have bags of sugar stacked on top of boxes of sugar. It's just not ideal, so I don't know what the real solution is going to be because I haven't got lots and lots of jars to be putting everything into. And because we will be changing the kitchen at some point, I'm hesitant to buy storage things to put things in when I don't know what the end outcome of this kitchen is going to look like and how we're going to use that space. So we'll see. It might just need a declutter. But like things like this jar is basically empty and I've got no idea what's in it. So if I can maybe put the sugar into that jar rather than the little jar, all those little changes make a difference. So that's that cupboard of chaos. Moving on to this one, which has been a problem from day one. It's just a bit crazy. I've got all my vitamins at the top. I've got a landslide of medicines in this medicine box. This part's worked really well, which is what I organised last time. I have no regrets about that. But then I have random bits in here that just aren't being used properly. So coconut oil, vinegar, my sweeteners, the cat food. It's just not working for me. Then over here, you're going to have to ignore this cupboard. This one's the one that smells, so we have to leave it eternally open, which is brilliant. But this one just needs a bit of a tidy up, so I decluttered this one as well last year, and this shelves worked amazing. I'll leave all the links to all the organisers that I've used down below, but it just needs me to go through our mugs, see what we're using, see what we're not, and see how I can organise them better, because as is, it's just that they've been stuffed in the cupboard after they've been washed, so not the best use of space in there. So then this one is just crazy. I've got this meal plan that I refer back to quite a lot, but as you can see, there's no organisation in here. It drives me absolutely mad, so that's another one. To be fair, all of these drawers are no good. This one again just needs a rejig, so it's worked really well, but as you can see I've got more spices than I have space for, so I just want to go through, see what I've got double of, and condense them down a little bit. And then the last one, which actually, I'll give myself credit, this one's fine. I'm not going to do anything to this one. I have no problems with it. Then one of the last ones I want to do is this one, which has turned to chaos. I always knew it was going to because it's a bit of a jumble sale in here, but I just need to go through. I said I would never do this again, but we've got potatoes who are trying to escape and things like this, which I use every single day, but they're kind of not in a good place, and every day I close the cupboard and it won't close. So I just need to have a reshuffle around in here and see if I can make it work better. And the last drawer is this one, which, oh my gosh, what even is going on in here? basically this is overflow for this cupboard, which I need to have another look at, but I just find this cupboard so much easier to use, this drawer, sorry. But then there are like snacks in here, there are baked beans, there are spice mixers, so it just needs to be put back into zones, I feel like, and then it will be organised. So I think that's everything I'm going to organise today. So I better stop chatting and start decluttering. I think I'm going to take everything out of the drawers, give the drawers a good old clean, and then put everything back in. I think that's the best way, because otherwise they never get cleaned. The other thing actually I've just thought, oh, I don't want to show you this, is my cutlery drawer. I need to take everything out of there, give it a good clean, and then put it all back in. It's not necessarily unorganised, it's just a bit grotty. They get grotty over time. So yeah, let's get on with it.
Running from all things at once without thinking twice. And I knew it would catch up and that we would be the ones left behind. The stories I've been told, they never seem to leave my mind. And this road that I am on, gotta stay here for some time.
So that cupboard is better. It still doesn't look great. I don't know what a solution is going to be really, because I buy the cats a box of 40 pouches of food and it's too many for one of these. So then I end up with this overflow which lasts for about a week or two, and then I'm back down to just the one, which is so much better. But oh well, you win some, you lose some. The medicine is all organised again, which is so nice. And then I've got all my vitamins. I've got some overflow protein, and then one of my favourite teas by Wellico there. So they're just there, happy, not falling out of the cupboard onto me every time I open it. So I just thought I'd show you a classic example of things that were in there that didn't need to be. So there's an actual empty bottle spray here, which I'm sure there was method in my madness. I'm sure I kept it for a reason. We've got 3 lids for Tupperwares we no longer have. We've got some seeds, which I don't know where these are going to live, but I don't think that cupboard was the one. We've never made coffee latte art in our lives, so why we've got this, I've got no idea. And then we've got out-of-date cat medicine from when they were kittens, which needs to go. And also just a million of these like leaflet things for different things we've bought. So we've got the dehumidifier, my egg poacher, and then God knows what else under there. So they're all going to be recycled, and I'm going to deal with these as best I can. But feels much better in there already.
My silly boy, my silly boy.
Time has gone and I grew up. I somehow made it through without losing sight. And I still wonder where you are, and if you found a way out from the dark. The stories I've been told, they never seem to leave my mind.
Well, the cats made that challenging, but we got there in the end. I did decide to keep some of this stuff in here just because it's just the right height, you know, it's super handy to just be able to come in. So things we eat a lot, so, I mean, we don't eat that a lot, but we've got the coconut milk and some Thai paste there, but we eat tinned tuna a lot, and Dom likes his beans. And this is kind of a snack drawer, which is looking a little bit sad right now. So things I've taken out of here. We've got some bourbon biscuits, which need to go in my biscuit tin, which is under the puffy in the living room. Just an empty box, which I think we're all probably guilty of this at some point, of just not taking out the things out of the box, and it just takes up so much more space. There were only 3 Cokes in here, which was just completely wasting so much space. Oh, there's actually a little sneaky packet there. So I'll pop that back in there. But taking these out of the packet means you can store them so much easier. I had this giant bowl, which used to be great when I had like lots of snacks in it, but I don't really have that many anymore. So Actually, this needs to go somewhere else. That's for my egg boiling machine thingy. So this bowl's coming out, and these were in the complete wrong drawer there for my tea drawer. So yes, much better. So all of this can just be dealt with, and that's that cupboard done. I don't even know where to start with this cupboard. There's just so much stuff. Yeah, wish me luck. The cats are super involved as well. They really, really want to be part of the fun. Making it so much easier. Oh, bless them. Right. I think I'm going to have to be quite ruthless on this mission. There's a lot of coffee that we've bought over time that we just don't use plunger ground coffee, so I'm going to have to say that quietly so Dom doesn't hear me. But that will remove 3 of these containers and mean that they can be used for something else. So, oh my gosh, here we go then. Can you stop it? Can you stop it? Why? Oh, danger. Danger zone. Stop it, nosy man. Whew, that one was a challenging one, but I think it does look a bit better. I would prefer a cupboard that could use the space more, so like if it had an extra shelf here, but we just don't have enough shelves. So this is what we're dealing with. What I want to do moving forward is to use things out of the jars. So I'm going to use the overflow first, and then once they're gone, I'm going to try and just get enough to fill the jars because it makes so much more sense and it's so much easier. There is nothing worse than these little bags. The sugar goes everywhere, the flour goes everywhere. I just end up in such a mess. But that is so much better. So we just got the pasta, all the baking bits there, the sugar which we need to refill for Dom quite often, some lasagna sheets at the back, and then these guys which I use pretty much multiple times a day, to be honest. So that's much better, and Echo really wants to be involved, bless him, but there is quite a lot that got displaced here. So I had a lot of tea in there, green tea, which is going to need to try and fit into my tea drawer, and then just a lot of packets. So I had multiple of the same, which happens when there's a cupboard this deep. You try and bake, you think I've not got the ingredients, so you just buy more. So I'm really trying to stop that. Then there's a random Bulmers, which I'm going to task Dom with drinking, and I don't think he's going to complain. So I'm just going to have to tidy up this mess. I've made, yeah, quite the mess, to be honest. And then we're on to the next drawer. There was actually this as well, which is going in my baking drawer, which is at the bottom down there. I kind of have 2 baking drawers. So this has got baking bits in, but then there's also another drawer which has all of the stuff like this that I don't use very often. So I'm not going to do this drawer first. I'm going to do my tea drawer because there are tea towels in the back here, and I think what I really want is like a organizer where I take all of the tea bags out and then I don't have to go into these boxes every time. It just makes life so much easier. So I don't know what I'll do today because obviously it's like the ones where there's like a really silly amount left and it's just such a waste of space. Did you really, 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 really need to go in there? I'm trying to organise and you're not helping. You're not helping. So I have, this is not going to work, but I've just got these Tupperwares and I'm trying to organise them like this whilst I order some kind of contraption to organise my teas. Just like need some little drawer things, I think, just to make it a bit easier. But I'm going to take all of these out because, as you can see, it's a bit dirty in the bottom of here, so give it a good old clean and then we'll see where we're at. But I might have to come back to this drawer another day when I've got a better way of organising it. But as you can see, I like my tea. So there we have it, it is all done. I am really happy with it. I've got all the teas I like to drink most on this side all separated out. Then the other teas that I've not got space for just here. We've got some coffees at the back. I am going to get some organisation thingamajiggies for here, so I'll share that with you guys in a vlog in the future. But for now, this is going to work just right. And I've got a lot of recycling to do. Onto the drawer of doom. I think again, just going to take everything out and try and find some sort of organisation in my life. Oh my gosh, what even? There's seeds in here, there's seeds everywhere. Where do I keep seeds? Can someone let me know because I'm at a loss. They say not to keep them outside, but what is this? Oh, I ask you. Okay, so I've decided tea towels will not live in the kitchen, which seems weird, I know, but we have a very small house, so I'm going to actually keep these upstairs in the bathroom cabinet with the rest of the towels. What I tend to do is I chuck the tea towel in the wash and then I just get a new one out, so I never really need a surplus of tea towels. I don't have that many anyway, and actually this is one of the cat's towels, so they can just go somewhere else because they were making it so that these drawers couldn't open, and that was annoying me so much. The seeds are going to go outside because it's not frosty out there anymore, so I think they should be fine, and then I'll just bring them back in. Oh, don't you start. Don't you start now, honestly. These are ping pong balls, which I don't have any idea why they're in there, but they're going to go back out to the shed. This is a roll of cling film, which I put in this drawer a while ago, and I also had some air fresheners, and so the smell of the air fresheners got into the plastic, which is such an annoying waste of plastic, but I can't use this on food because it smells really bad. This was off the fridge, not sure if I should keep it or not, bit random, and then I just got my bag of rubbish, so that's that drawer done. And then we're nearly there now. I've just got this drawer to give a bit of a reorganise, and then the mug cupboard, and then we're done. Then we're done and you can go outside. So that looks a million times better, and it makes me so happy that I had just the right amount of space for everything. These guys have all gone bad, so if you know what it's like when you have garlic and you leave the lid off, it kind of just goes like a big mess. So I have two of those that are like that, and then this korma spice, which has like the tiniest little dregs in, so I'll just use that up one day. But that's it. I might actually just pour that into one of the other curry powders because they're all pretty similar anyway. But that's so much nicer and it just looks so much better. It makes me happy to look at the straw now. So this cupboard still looks like chaos quite a bit, but I think it's much better than it was. I've got this little slidey drawer thing which I love, which has got like stock and Bovril and other bits like that. I use these all the time. And then I've just got my peanut butter and almond butter up there, which is so much easier. I've gone through and I've got rid of all of the potatoes that had gone bad, and I'm not storing my onions with my potatoes anymore because a lot of you guys said that that causes them to go bad. So basically in here I've just got my butternut squash and any other root vegetables that don't need to be refrigerated. A heck of a lot of oat protein at the back there, which I'm still not sure if I'm going to get rid of because I'm not really eating it. And then all the way back there's just an extra coffee, but that does feel like it looks a little bit better. One good thing that I did get was this tray organizer. I absolutely love that thing. I think it makes life so much easier. But as you can see, we do have a serious storage problem in this house, and I'm hoping one day we can get it sorted.
Rory darling, what are you doing? Come on.
So this cupboard doubles up as a treats cupboard, and I want to change that. So I don't want the treats to be kept in here anymore because the cats are so annoying. Every time I get my mug out of this cupboard, they think they're getting a treat, which they're not. So we're trying to train them out a bit. We've kept the big box of treats away from this cupboard for a while. So I've just got to get rid of the rest of the treats out of here. So I'm just going to take everything out once again. Like I said, go through everything, prioritise the mugs we actually like to use, and find a new place for the cat treats. Hopefully I can keep Rory out of the way whilst I try and do this. Wasn't one of your finer moments, love. Did you really think you could fit in there?
Kept it on camera for all of eternity.
Oh my god.
Did he try and get into the cupboard?
Did he? My heart, honestly. Whew. So that's the cupboard all done. It feels so much nicer now, and I like that I can get to all of our mugs. So the bottom shelf is our mugs. The top shelf is a mixture of our mugs and mugs that we give to people when they come and stay, or just come for a cuppa. I love this set. I got them from the charity shop a long time ago now, and these were gifted to us when we moved in. I just think they're so cute. And I do like a cohesive set, you know, like when people come for a cuppa. So yes, that's that. And then we have the treats. So these are going to go in this cupboard right here, which is where the cat's food goes. It just makes more sense. We've got the clicker, and then we got these for Christmas for them from a family member. So yeah, these are some that ended up on the floor and now they're in a bag. I forgot these existed, so it's good to clear out your cupboards every now and then. But I think that that's it. I think we are finally done. Done. Oh my gosh, that feels so much better. There is no better feeling than decluttering. I have to be in the mood, I'm not gonna lie. I have to be in the mood to declutter, but when those moods come, I just have to run with them, because if not, they just fleet by and I just carry on living in chaos. But there is nothing better in my life than just having drawers that feel organised. Everything has a home, I know where everything goes. It makes life so much more easy, so much more streamlined, and it's better than living in complete chaos. So I really hope this video has inspired you. If you need to do the same thing, what I would say to you guys, my piece of advice would be, do it by zone or do it by category. So for example, I like to do it by room. So I like to say, today I'm going to do the kitchen, tomorrow I'm going to do the living room. But I like to do it like that, so it's like I've done the entire room and I can just breathe now in this room, whereas some people prefer to maybe do like all of the utensils today, or all of the junk drawers in each room today, you know, so like that kind of sort of thing. And it does help to make it feel like a smaller task than what it actually is, because if we're honest, decluttering your entire house over the course of maybe 6 months or a year is a big job. But it's a job that needs to be done, because every year that goes by that it's not done, more and more clutter can just build up depending on who you are and the lifestyle you live. But for me, I like to be tidy, but I think I'm just a messy person, and I'm trying to like kind of breed it out of me. I just don't want to be that person anymore. And so the more things are organised and look clean and tidy and have a home, the more satisfying it is for me to keep it that way. So yes, if you think I am tidy, I feel honestly it might be an illusion because I am so annoying to myself. Every day I think, why can I not just be tidy? But I think it's just a habit and a routine. So once you've got all of those places sorted, it does become easier because there are parts of my home that do stay mostly tidy, and that is because things have a home. I really do think that's the secret to all of it. So yes, I hope it's inspired you today. If you want to see me declutter my kitchen the first time around, which was absolutely worse than this one, I will leave a video link down below for you guys. That was such a fun video to film and I loved just using all the little organisers. Anyway, I'm going to leave you be. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to see more videos from me, be sure to subscribe, press the thumbs up button, and I will see you all in my next video.